Discipline is the invisible force that separates men who dream from men who become. It is the backbone of masculine strength, quiet, relentless, unmoving, shaping a man from the inside long before the world notices him. People praise talent, intelligence, or luck, but none of those matter without discipline. A talented man without discipline is a wasted prophecy. A smart man without discipline becomes trapped in his own excuses. And a lucky man without discipline loses everything as quickly as he gained it. So what actually is discipline? It is the ability to command yourself, to act beyond impulse, to choose your future over your feelings. It is the art of doing what must be done, even when every part of you wants comfort. Discipline is loyalty to your own potential. It is the moment you tell yourself, I know this is hard, I know I don't feel like it, but I'm doing it anyway. That decision alone separates men who grow from men who collapse. For men, discipline is not a habit, it is identity. A disciplined man carries himself with a quiet authority that cannot be faked. His presence is calm, deliberate, grounded. He knows he will not betray himself, and that builds a confidence deeper than muscles or money. Without discipline, a man becomes controlled by his urges. He becomes soft, distracted, inconsistent. He becomes reactive instead of strategic, emotional instead of steady. Life punishes men who move without direction. But with discipline, a man becomes his own foundation. He doesn't need constant motivation or approval. He becomes someone others rely on because he first learned to rely on himself. That inner trust becomes masculine gravity. You don't become disciplined by trying to change everything overnight. Discipline is built one small, consistent action at a time. One promise you keep. One morning you don't skip. One habit that reshapes the rhythm of your life. Most men fail because they chase intensity instead of consistency. They want a transformation, not a lifestyle. But discipline rewards the man who shows up daily, not the man who shows up dramatically. To become disciplined, you need a system, a structured life, routines that protect your energy, boundaries that defend your focus. You don't rely on motivation, you rely on the rules you built for yourself. Start with your mornings. Your first hour sets the tone for your entire identity. Wake up on time, make your bed, hydrate, move your body, choose clarity over chaos. Men who own their mornings own their future. Protect your attention like treasure. Every distraction steals a piece of your future. A disciplined man knows what drains him and eliminates it ruthlessly. Not out of coldness, but out of respect for his mission. Then, embrace discomfort. Discipline is forged in the moments you want to quit, when your muscles burn, when your mind screams stop, when you're tempted by the easy option. Growth lives just beyond comfort's border. To sustain discipline, you need a powerful why. A man without purpose feels discipline as punishment. A man with purpose feels it as preparation. Your discipline should be married to your identity, your legacy, your vision. Track your behavior, measure your progress, notice your patterns. Discipline thrives when you can see your wins and your weaknesses. This isn't self-criticism, it's self-mastery. And remember, discipline isn't perfection. You will stumble, you will miss days, you will break streaks. But the disciplined man doesn't stay broken. He recalibrates, resets, and returns with twice the intensity. Now the cost of not being disciplined. Without discipline, your life becomes an endless cycle of almost. almost successful, almost healthy, almost confident, almost the man you dreamed of being. Without discipline, your emotions rule you. You lose focus easily. You drift. You procrastinate. And slowly you lose trust in yourself. And when a man stops trusting himself, his world collapses quietly from within. Undisciplined men lose opportunities. They lose momentum. They lose relationships. They lose health. Not because they lacked potential, but because they lacked consistency. But the deepest cost, the one no one talks about, is self-respect. A man who avoids discipline eventually avoids mirrors, because he knows he abandoned his own greatness for comfort. But discipline resurrects a man. It gives him direction, clarity, power. It sharpens his mind, hardens his body, strengthens his spirit. It turns chaos into order and dreams into achievements.